Good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is that you're watching us. What's up, family? How you doing? Welcome to Reality Hour, Real People, Real Life Situations on the Sam Sylk Show. Hopefully your week was well. Good weekend, Kenya?
Yeah, I had a great weekend.
All right, Has good weekend?
Sure.
Okay.
Until the game happens.
Besides that, L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's immune to it right now, so it's all right. We get it. Next year. So
Already, Sam.
no, but they're tied for what, second or third?
Second.
Tied for second. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the AFC North is not. I mean, you might win this division with a 9-7 record.
Yeah.
It only matters what teams in your division do. If they're not running away with it, then you still have a chance.
Right. Well,
We don't have a team like that in our division.
so you have faith still.
Have it, please.
Come on, man. We got some easy games coming up, man. New
Okay.
England, we're gonna take care of them.
Okay, let's just be cool because we said that last week and the week before.
I did
Let's-
not
let's-
remember. I was a little subdued last week.
Okay.
I didn't get all fired.
You
up.
did. You didn't.
But we're on a bye week. We don't have a game next week.
All right. So let's read today's letter so we can help this person out with a real life dilemma.
Okay. Dear Sam, me and my husband have been raising his granddaughter for 3 years now because his daughter has a drinking problem. Wouldn't work, always partying, etc., etc. As a matter of fact, she dropped the baby off to go out and really never came back to pick her up. The courts are not involved.
All right.
Well-
let me interrupt you. Start from the beginning. I'm sorry, so I can make sure I'm digesting this. Go
Yes,
ahead.
because this sounds crazy.
Okay.
Dun.
All right, we're going to back it up. All right. Dear Sam, me and my husband have been raising his granddaughter for 3 years now because his daughter has had a drinking problem, wouldn't work, always partying, etc., etc. As a matter of fact, she dropped the baby off to go out and really never came to pick her back up. The courts are not involved. Well, she showed up not too long ago with a new so-called man who is much older than her, claiming that she got herself together and wants her daughter back. I said absolutely not. But my husband is conflicted because his family feels we should give her back. Am I wrong for wanting to get the courts involved now? The family says they have seen a change, but I haven't. For 3 years, she hasn't done anything for her or tried to spend time with her.
But that's the mama.
How many years?
3 years.
You got to go by what the law say.
That's right.
So whatever the law says is what you got to abide by. Because if not, then you become you unlawfully have a child. You can't do anything if she needs something, the baby needs something, because you don't have any legal documentation saying that you are the primary caregiver.
Right. That would come up for school or anything.
Right. How many years they had this baby?
3 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She just dropped her off.
So that's something that you have to get tightened up, whether or not the mother came back or didn't come back. You have to have that legal custody of the child to enroll her in school, to really take her to the doctor, any of that. So that should have been taken care of
So
anyway.
does the mama have all that together now?
Right. Where's the proof on that? Where's the proof that the mother is? You need that. And I would if you feel like it's best for you, best for the child, then get the documentation that you need and go file the proper paperwork.
Yep. Because child services is going to have to get involved. They're going to have to do an investigation.
Why would they wait 3 years though? You dropped her off and didn't come back
All
the
this
night you
time.
dropped her off. We gonna have to talk about that now. I'm not waiting no 3 years for you to decide to come back and get your
Right.
baby.
Why did you wait that long?
Yeah.
This child has to go to school, right?
The courts wasn't
Yeah.
involved. You should have got the courts involved as soon as she abandoned her in the first place.
Yeah.
You should have tried to take over, adopt her, or whatever you could have done back then. But now the mother show up. Anytime the mama show up, she gonna have rights to her child.
So Miss Maxwell, she says all these stories of boyfriends sexually assaulting and killing
That's
children. And your advice is that she return the child, go to court, and prove that you take it. Correct. But you got to follow the law. Miss Maxwell, you're absolutely correct. But if you do not follow the law, then you're in trouble. You can't just do stuff because you want to do it. If you do not follow the law, yeah. So that is my advice. My advice is if you're not going to follow the law, give the baby back. If you're not going to follow the law.
Yeah. But the thing is, now that they have not gone through the proper channels, then this mother is going to have every opportunity to get her child back.
Exactly. I've seen someone who held a child that had kept this woman's child. Okay, she had no legal paperwork. Then she felt some type of way once that lady got herself together and wanted her child back.
Right.
She had nothing that she could. She had to give the child back
That's right.
because that was the law. She had all the time in the world.
Yeah, because what's going to happen now is Child Services is going to investigate the mom, and if she has employment, if she has a place to stay, they're going to give her a shot to be with the daughter. And there's really nothing you can do about
Isaiah.
it.
Losing
Yeah.
Isaiah.
Maxwell, you talking Has. You talking about the Steelers won. You wrong.
Who, what, when?
Okay, I'm talking about
I didn't pay no attention to that. I was making a Browns recap.
Okay, more
no-
comments. What you got?
Keisha said, I'd most definitely say go to court. Get them fully involved just to protect your grandbaby.
And you?
Yeah, and that way you'll have solid evidence just in case they award you guys sole custody, because they're gonna make her explain why she hasn't been to see or done
That's right.
anything for her own daughter in 3 years.
That's right.
It's not gonna matter though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the fact that she has not been there is not going to ultimately matter. What's going to matter is what she's doing now. If she has gotten herself together,
Right.
then the courts want to reconcile parents with their children. That's the purpose of the courts. So,
Man. I said, what was her question again?
she wants to know: is it wrong for her to try to get the courts involved now?
No. Still, you still should. But I think this is why she's asking. She's an in-law, right?
Right.
So, and the rest of the family says, well, old girl got herself together, right?
Yep.
Right.
But it doesn't matter whether you're an in-law or not. Your family members are going to judge, based on
that
whatever
fact.
their ignorance is.
On what they think.
Yeah, so they're going to be like, oh, you trying to steal the baby,
This must
even
be a-
though they...
This must be a good baby.
What?
For her to not the one to give it back after the terrible twos. You looking forward to that
No,
child
you
care,
care for a
daycare,
child. You care for a child all
kindergarten,
those
paying for
years.
schools. You looking forward to all that?
Yeah.
Get the mama a shot. Let her spend her bread.
Send the baby
Return
on
to
back.
sender.
Hey,
Dang.
All right.
What kind of mess is that?
That baby must be an angel.
That's just giving back babies.
Because if that baby was bad, they'd be like, yeah, come get her.
Yeah.
Where
Come
you
take your
been?
baby right now.
Where have you been? Good Lord, come get this child.
Oh, boy. Barbara said, take her to court. Lots of things happen to kids when a new boyfriend gets in the picture. But unless the boyfriend has a record of
That's a man friend.
sexual assault or molestation or something, that's not going to matter.
When did we
It's
stop
not gonna
calling
matter.
grown men boyfriends? Like
Well, that,
they say he much older.
It's not the
Sugar daddy.
Well, whatever. No, Jihad said, listen to your husband as reminded by the spiritual text. If he agrees to move on the situation, assist him with the necessary information. Number 1, abandonment. And number 2,
Yeah.
willful neglect of a child. Leave the emotions out of the situation, for it will only complicate the matters.
888-409-0931. If you've been through something like this, feel free to let's hear from you to see your take.
Yeah. Latondra said, oh, honey, not being mean, but you should have prepared for this, meaning already involved the courts. Why did you wait for her
That's
to
what I'm saying.
remember that she was a mom 3 years later? Let her prove herself, even though she really doesn't have to, because there is no proof on paper that she left her some time ago.
Right. You could have been babysitting for a long time.
Yep. You wouldn't snitch. What did they must have wanted a baby or something.
No, because the father is his daughter. He's probably he has a soft part
Yeah.
in his heart for his daughter, and his
Have they
granddaughter.
really not heard from her in an entire 3 years? That sounds unbelievable.
It happens. It
Three
really
A whole
years.
3 years.
a whole it really
She just
happens.
dropped her off and didn't show back up to 3 years later.
Because if you haven't bonded with your child when they are infants, they just don't have that same bond.
Yeah, we're going to read the letter from the top. And more of your comments coming in. 888-409-0931. That's new from Anderson .Paak featuring Smokey Robinson. Make it better, 931-ZAK. 133, we'll give you today's karaoke so you can win the Fantasia tickets. Coming to town November the 8th. We got them. Real people, real life situation. What's up to everybody on Facebook? Thank you all for letting us be a part of your day and helping out this person with their real life dilemma. Listen in closely, and you can give us a call at 578-0931, 888-409-0931. Let's see what's up.
All right. Dear Sam, me and my husband have been raising his granddaughter for 3 years now because his daughter had a drinking problem and wouldn't work and always partying, etc., etc. As a matter of fact, she dropped the baby off to go out and really never came to pick her back up. The courts are not involved. Well, she showed up not too long ago with her new so-called man who is much older than her, claiming she's got herself together and wants her daughter back. I said absolutely not, but my husband is conflicted because his family feels we should give her back. Am I wrong for wanting to get the courts involved now? The family says they have seen a change, but I haven't. For 3 years, she hasn't done anything for her or tried to spend time with her.
That's tough, let me tell you, because I think it's two. Now, listen to this again. She's worried about her and her husband because he the grandfather.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this woman not to be around for 3 whole years and nobody said nothing legally.
Right.
Yeah, why did she wait so long?
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like 3 whole years, and all of a sudden you never thought about this in 3 years. That what happened? Did she come back?
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Let
So
you drop your kid off to my house and don't come back.
yeah,
I'm calling
no
you
one called in
tonight.
To
Come
pay
get
atten-
this baby.
Think about this. I'm really thinking about this now. Now I'm really focused because I was
Soon as that baby
online.
woke up in the middle of the night and needed
Yeah.
a poo-poo pamper change. I'm like, where's your mama?
Somebody had to know something because how can they say, well, we see a complete change now, but she's been missing for 3 years.
It doesn't mean she's been missing to
She
the
said,
family, just
hey,
to her daughter.
She put that really,
Yeah.
dropped her off and really
Really never came back, yeah.
Really never came back.
Okay, so I mean, she used to pop up here and there.
She probably, hey,
I
Dad,
don't
hey,
believe
y'all.
they haven't seen her in an entire 3 years.
Well, she said she hasn't done anything for the daughter or really seen her like that.
Y'all enabled it. That's called being an enabler.
Yeah. And if you want to move forward, you have to go to the courts to have some documentation because right now it's all about it's always has been, but in order for this child to have proper care, to be able to go to school, what happens when it comes to stuff for medical, you have to have legal guardianship. You cannot just be having a 3-year-old around and you have no documentation because if the mother says, I want my baby, technically you have to give up the baby because you have no legal rights. So you need to talk to your husband and see where he's at, and you all need to try to do something here. Y'all need to have a family meeting.
Right. And toddlers go through a lot of doctor's appointments and stuff. So
Yeah.
how have they even been taking her
That's
to
what I'm trying-
the
I don't
doctor
get it. That don't make sense to me.
without anybody to consent?
Like I said, that
So you
baby, that
need to-
baby has to be an angel.
So her question is, should she go to court?
Yeah, absolutely.
How many of y'all think she needs to get the courts involved right now? Remember now, she's an in-law. So that causes friction between her and her husband. That is his grandbaby, and that is his daughter that she's going to court over.
Well, he needs to step up for his granddaughter.
Holla, come on, C-Town, what you got to say? Unit Band, take me to the break on ZAK. All right, more comments before we go.
Okay. Evadne. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I think she should go to court and get custody. After all, she took care and showed her love. The mom is definitely not a fit mother. Did the other family take care of this child? Let us be real here.
All right. Sylk, what's up?
Hey, Sylk.
Yo.
Hey, this is Angelo. Hey, I called to tell you, man. What's man got skills, man? Has. I didn't know he rapped like that and everything. Him and Jermaine Dupri. I'm gonna give him a call if he can't even hook him up. Yeah.
What? Get him off the.
And this is the remix. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Yes, I'm calling on the topic. They need to go to court.
Yeah.
I was put in that position before, and I was like waiting, like she was go get herself together, Then eventually, I just had to go to court. But if they want to keep the baby, I say go to court.
How many years did you do?
Oh wow, I did a few years. I was just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
What do you? Oh, you kept the child. You kept someone's child
I kept two. I kept two. I kept a couple. I kept both of them.
without any legal papers.
Nope. But I took care of her on my own. I let her kept all her like whatever benefit, welfare, whatever she was getting. I let her kept.
And you took care of the kids. What about when it came time for them to go to the doctor and stuff?
But that's when, like, I had like a medical stuff because of her. You know, I had access to that, but when it came to the financial part of things, I didn't have that. But I just did it on my own. But eventually, I went, you know, because when it came to like filing them on my taxes and stuff, eventually I said, you know, I'm gonna have to do something. I can't keep on letting her just get away. And she wasn't trying to do better, so.
Wow.
So I said they want to keep the kids, they should, but it's just all up to them. I wanted to keep the kids. I wanted them to be in a better position, so I chose to keep.
And so now you have legal custody, right?
Well, no, they gone now.
Oh, they gone. They out of there.
They out there. I made sure they graduated.
And you kept them that long. Wow.
Mhm.
All right.
They was already like it. It was like they was like elementary, junior high stages. So.
All right. Thanks for the call.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. More comments coming in. Folks just keeping people kids.
Right. Tawana said, go on about your business. You are not about to interrupt this child's life. She has a right to.
Sam Sylk Show. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Sam? How you doing?
You got it, man. Go ahead. What's your take on this?
Well, you know, it sounds a little more like a drug problem than an alcohol problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though we know alcohol is a drug, but it sounds like something a little more harder. You know. Yeah, but you know, in all, it is her daughter. You know, that if she made a change, and I would give her back. But if she dropped the daughter off again and stay gone like that, I'll be going, you know, to take care of my business and try to see if I can help the baby. You know.
All right, man. Appreciate the call.
Yeah. Okay, Sam. Take care, man.
All right. Sam Sylk Show. What you got to say about it? Help her out.
Well.
Hello. Okay. All right. All right. Last comments. What you got there?
Yeah, you got to go to court. Alea said you can't just give a kid to a stranger. The court has to be involved. Yeah.
All right. Share the video, man. Somebody may be going through this, and hopefully the sister who sent your letter in, you got what you needed, man. Majority of everyone is telling you to go to court. Get your paperwork in order.